But today it's potion craft. For a second I was worried this was not the right save. This is definitely the right save. Okay. Potion craft. If this is your first time seeing this game, this is an alchemist simulator. You still haven't watched Subnautica? I haven't either. I have no idea what happens. This is an alchemy simulator where you are playing the alchemist and you're running a shop. And so you live in your little house. Here's our bedroom, and underneath is the lab. Over here is the store where we sell potions to the villagers who most certainly cannot handle my strongest potions. And here's our cute little garden. And in the basement, we've got the mega machine. So it turns out on the side, we're trying to develop the Philosopher's Stone. And so this game is still in early access. It actually just released like last week or the week before last, 2 weeks ago, I think. Time flies. And so we're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone, and to do so, I have got to compile a couple of ingredients. I've got to compile some ingredients. So we've already figured out how to make this. Negredo. And right now we're working on Albedo. This is the one we're working on. And so we are picking up these recipes as we go. And as we create the reagents, we restore the old damaged recipes somehow. So I've already gotten most of the ingredients inside the machine. We just have 2 more potions to make before we can create this. Then we'll be able to start working on Citrinitas. You watched a little bit, so you know the general storyline, but that's it. I don't even know the storyline. It's a very immersive game. Nautica? Why, yes. Yes, it is quite immersive. So I need to make some potions, and so the way that you make potions is really interesting. You can think of this as like a, I guess, a Cartesian plane. Basically, you have your x-axis, you have your y-axis, then you have different quadrants on this map. And all throughout, there are potions. And to get to brew a potion, you have to align your little flask here at 0, 0 over top of one of these to earn an effect. And so you can have different strengths. You can have weak, normal, and strong. And you attain those by getting a more accurate position of the flask here over top of these silhouettes. And the way that you move is by combining ingredients. So I have a whole list of ingredients here on the side that take you all over the place. And so you combine them to make things like this. And I've also got a book. Here's my potion book. Like a potion of and an explodey potion. I've got a sticky icky potion. A noms noms potion. Kaboom potion. Oh, I never renamed the strong potion of poisoning. X-ray vision. The Bow Chicka Wow Wow potion. A Roop potion. Sweet drams. A poof potion. Must have had one of those for dinner. You can still pun while cozy. Do you think the story for Subnautica is shallow, Commander Rudd? Are the locations of potions different for each playthrough? Hi, Lang. Not at this stage in the game. I'm pretty sure the map is the same for everybody, but the roadmap for this shows that they plan on just changing some of these things, like I think more reagents and different potion bases. Like right now I have water as my potion base. You punned? Okay, I see. There are other maps and starting positions to buy later. Yeah, there's a lot that's, still in development. Like shop upgrades, still in development. The manual, still in development. There's a reputation meter, but this is still in development as well. Like it doesn't have any bearing on the game. So this is just like very basic. But I think it's a lot of fun. And so our goal right now is to finish this. So I have to make a potion that's 1 part poof, 1 part sparkle juice. 1 part poof, 1 part sparkle. Oh no. And 1 part boing. And so you can mix and match effects. And it tells you here in the recipe like how strong these should be. So it's asking me to make a potion that's weak poof, weak sparkle, and weak boing. So like here's the poof, here's the boing, here's the sparkle. This is really fun. I do enjoy this game. And so I've been working on it slowly. And so you kind of start to get an idea of which ingredients you want for this, right? So there are 2 ways, I guess there are a few ways that you can process your ingredients. But if I put this here, pull these mushrooms out of my inventory, and don't smash them in the mortar and pestle, you can see the path they're going to take here, and it will end on this X. I'll add it to the cauldron, and that's committed for my potion. If I put it in the mortar and pestle, which is right beside me, and smash it, it makes it much more effective, and it will bring me to right there. So then I commit it by putting it here, and that's the start of our potion. And so I only need to make a level 1. Oh, yeah, let's use this one. So that should be what I need. Let me stir. And we move along. So there's level 1. And then we cook it. A weak potion of mana. And it's got 1 star. Okay. And at this point you can either choose to save the recipe or finish the potion, or we can keep going. We can keep brewing. So need to hit that little spring. This actually might work. And these books that I'm picking up are experience, and they give me points. They give me experience towards a talent point, which I can't afford currently, but we can soon. I think it should touch. Yeah. Alright. There's our weak potion of bounce, and then we just need to make invisibility. Poison! Exclamation die potion. Yeah, sure. Crunching crystals makes the best sound. It really does. Yes, die! Oh, this is my last one? I think we should be safe up to about here. And then I'm gonna if your potion goes into the bones, that might kill it. Should have gone a little further with the smashing of the last ingredient. I don't know about that. That's perfect. Cloud crystal. Cloud crystal is really useful. That's certain death, isn't it? It actually might not be. It might not be certain death. Oh yeah, this sound effect? It itches my brain. You just put it back and then do it again. Love it. And you can drop things on the table too. Like... Pink. Yeah, it makes good sounds. Enjoy the lurk, JSOG! Exclamation die is what they mean when they say with feeling. Oh. It was with feeling, that's for sure. Okay, so I am gonna use this. That's certain death, right? But I've got a trick up my sleeve, which is adding water. Oof, it's not doing what I wanted it to. I think I didn't want to mix it. Okay, well, definitely messed up. But adding water brings your potion back towards center. Now I should be able to use this. No problem. Okay. I think this is fine. Ooh. It's a little deadly. Let's just throw this right in. Did you manage to make it back into the games, your Crumb? Yeah, this is what I need. A weak potion of mana, bounce, and invisibility. I will commit this to the book. Where did it go? This one. No, this is secret boing boing potion. Rainbow potion.
You are here to learn the subtle science and exact art of potion making. I don't expect you will really understand the beauty of the softly simmering cauldron with its shimmering fumes, the delicate power of liquids that creep through human veins.
Hi, Professor Snape. How are you doing, FG? Thank you so much for 26 months of support, and welcome back. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. How was the front page today? That was the front page. I totally missed it because I was an anxious ball of anxiety this morning. I missed the whole thing. Thank you for the host. Yeah, where did it go? I'm trying to finish Potion Craft right now. I'm trying to finish it. We're almost done. Oh, I also haven't renamed this one yet. Got it. Witch's Brew. Oh yeah, so here's our joke, right? We've got Sweet Dreams, aka Sweet Drams, but then we've got Sour Jams. So we have sweet and sour drams. Sparkle Sparkle Juice, Arsonist BFF, Strong Potion of Acid. I think I'll just call this one Yikes. Didn't I save this? Totally did. Where did it go? Oh, it's down here. Okay. What on earth are we gonna call this? A weak potion of mana, bounce, and invisibility. You only had one dum-dum. Nice. That's good. Thanks, FG. Potion of un-exclamation die. Secret bullion drink. Hole in a bottle. 1U? Oh, that was for acid. Hole in a bottle. I like poop of un-exclamation die. Wait, no, that's for the necromancer. Okay. Potion of un-exclamation die. Elixir of magical see-through parkour. Sure. Elixir of magical see-through parkour. I really like your new animated emote. I think see-through does have a dash. I'm not sure. Elixir of magical see-through parkour. Clearly it should be a cloud, for reasons. The colors are gonna be... like that. And our bottle... see-through parkour. That feels right for some reason. Yeah. Elixir of magical see-through parkour. So that has to go here in the swirly bob thingy. Elixir of magical see-through parkour. Did I finish it? There you go. There. Elixir of magical see-through parkour. I know it says the old name. It's because I'd never actually finished the potion, by the way. It's fine. It's for the spoopy things. Yes, it's the best month. It's the best month. Thank you, Nalo. I hope you are well tomorrow. It was good to see you. Thank you for everything. FG, have you seen the new art? Have you seen the new art? Oh, wait, not this one. Yeah, wait, this one works. Here's my new art. It's got a sleepy doggo. And as if this one wasn't good enough, then I've got this version too. I've got a nighttime version! I love it. It was so worth it. Who made it? Debbie did. Super talented. I'm so happy with it. It was great to have you, Nalo. My goodness. Just typing in the game. Okay, so the last thing we need is a double fly, a double charm, and a lightning strike. Double fly, double charm, and a lightning strike. So a potion of charm is over here. I think that's what this is. Charm? Yeah. And then here's the flying potion, which I think I dubbed Wingardium Leviosa. And then also here's the lightning. So we're looking for a double, single on lightning. This will be pretty simple. Bum, 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 bum. Next up, ooh, Tangleweed. I love Tangleweed. think I just need to go to the other direction. Which one is that? My brain is blanking right now. Am I just out of it? Oh, it's the blue one. I'm out of it. Yeah, so Tangleweed it is. Let's put it in there, unmashed. And then... bonk. I wonder if I have anything that will go in that direction. I don't think so. I mean, a fire bell will. Actually... why don't we mush that to about here, and then... yeah! Let's grind this up into a pulp, and we'll pass it through here, which would be like perfect, but that would be perfect for a level 3 brew. That's what we are working on, but we need to have one strength. One strength for lightning. They moved up your interview date. As in, it's sooner rather than later? Now we need to get it over here and get it to level 2. Okay, so we'll smush it to about here. Berry banana. The witch's mushroom is just perfect. I love this one. Dopeness monster, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Wednesday instead of Friday. Well, at least you don't have to wait as long. So there's that. There's not as much time to prepare, that's for sure. Okay, we will smoosh it in there. I'm so happy we finally finished the Rimworld run. That has been stressing me out. I don't know, maybe I should try... instead of that... that passes right through there too, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, let's do Firebell. And I'll go to here, and then up, 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 up. Bunk. And then I'll just smush it all the way through. Hopefully one of those is enough for a level 2 potion. It should be fine. I think we've got this. I do not have any more paper though, which is really unfortunate. Okay, it's not enough, so I will... level 2. Okay, now we just have to get it up here. I wish I had more paper. I wonder if I can get rid of anything. Like, I don't need a sunglasses potion. This is super easy to make, right? It's only right here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's nuke that one. Because I don't want to have to make this again. This was complicated. Tangleweed. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Perfect. Okay, bonk. I just love how interactive this is. Like, kinesthetic potion making is the best. You do most of your prep over the weekend, and you gotta buy some interview clothes. Yeah, that makes sense. That's almost perfect. I love the path that Tangleweed takes. It's so pleasant. Whoop. Alrighty, it just has to be 2. Not too strong. Okie dokie. We've done it. I will change this bottle. Okay, chat, a potion of charm, levitation, and lightning. What's it called? Go! Charm, levitation, and lightning. Something about wings seems good. Can't match these colors right now. Do those match? I think so. No, I'm not sure. Which color are you? There, now they match. Ooh. Light of heart. People lightning. Electric uplifting beauty. I like that one. The lovely storm. Is this the potion for the genie in Aladdin? Could be. The remote finale was totally lackluster, and I would say I do not recommend going for the Arconex's win. But we had gotten that far. I mean, it was so much work and just not worth it. You like the lovely storm? I do too. You win, Lang, you win. Alright, the lovely storm. You moved interview locations and times quite often just to see how they react. It's relevant to the positions you hire for as well. Really, cabarets? That's so evil. You're gonna try to match what they wear at the uni? Is it like business casual? Oh yeah. It was super abrupt and not at all challenging. But JSOG said, basically we got to the tile. We were allowed to bring the whole colony with us. And we got to the tile, and there were 6 or 7 mechanoids, none of which were centipedes. And we killed them. And then you're supposed to invoke the power of the machine god in this like huge architect structure. And then it was just over. That was the end. It was over. You poke it and you win. Yeah, so it was so much work. And it was over. And the flavor text at the end says, nobody knows what happens after this. So we didn't even get a definitive answer. Just nobody knows what happens. So that was kind of lame. I totally thought that when you poked it, it was going to do something similar to the spaceship, where like if you start the spaceship, you get raided. I absolutely expected it to say, you invoke the power of the machine god and also the wrath of every faction on the planet. Nope, it just ends. Hey Leazar, hello. Yeah, some very relaxed potion making. Indeed, we've made lots of potions. Look at my book. I need more paper too. So I may actually deal with customers for a minute to see if I can... Ooh, let's at least commit this potion. Oh, and make stuff, yeah. It's really pretty, I like this one. The lovely storm. It looks lovely too. I think I just pulled the lever now, right? Yeah, we've got all the ingredients. Everything's in. Chugga chugga. I love how they all whirl through here and just bloop. Out it comes. We did it. What does it look like? Oh, it's still in here. Oh, it looks purple. Actually, I can't tell. My monitor is way too bright. Let me turn it down. Ah, my eyes! Yeah, pink, for sure. Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was super lame. This poof is definitely up too. Oh, if everyone had died, I thought that would have been hilarious. That would have been great. I would have liked that ending. Okay, so the next one that we are working on is this. It's even harder. Luckily, we can finish. Oh, I just deleted the light potion too. I just deleted the strong light potion. You can continue brewing from where you left off. So this is really helpful, especially for something like this. Whoop. Where it requires 3 strength for a lot of these. Because I can just pop open my book and be like, boom, brew from here. Except I don't have the ingredients. Okay, so this guard needs fire arrows. So, guard needs a set of Arsonist BFF. Oops. Oops. Arsonist BFF for you? Oh, I'm not supposed to be haggling. I have to raise my popularity, you know? Here. Sell for 111. I need a potion that can strike an enemy with lightning. Kaboom potion, just for you. Oh! No, I hit haggle again. Gosh, it's a force of habit. If you don't haggle with them, you get more reputation. That's the end of my customers for the day. Okay, let's go to sleep. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the players work hard for the ending, and it was just super meh. I completely agree with it. There's not a lot of mushrooms today. I completely agree with everyone who's been like, you know, it's a really boring ending, right? It was. It took 33 streams. Compulsive haggling. I'm a battle mage. Alright, sounds like you need some sparkle juice. Yeah, I did it again! Dang it! Hello, potion seller. I'll get right to business. I'm a great lover of women, but work and stress. And when these things get interesting, I have problems. Okay, so you need some bow chicka wow wow. This is for you. I need to leap over an enormous crevice. Everybody always needs to jump over something. They either need to fly down a mountain or jump over a crevice. So I think this person is looking for a potion of levitation, which I can make 1. Wingardium Leviosa. I don't think that I have anything else for you. Definitely none of the ones on the side. Don't even go there. You couldn't even handle my strongest potions. Alright, here you go. 509. I'm rich. Some bandits attacked me. I fended them off, but they stuck me. I need some ouchie be gone. Yes! Just the person I was hoping to see. I will buy it all. I won't actually. I don't need these. I've got plenty of the Dryad saddle. I could use some more brown mushrooms. They're super useful. I've got plenty of goblin shroom. Yeah, this is a ripoff. It's overpriced. You can tell because this label's red. But very handy. Grave truffle has come in handy 1 or 2 times as well. I'll pick up 2. $4.49 for the whole stack. Do I just buy it all? Ah! Don't take that, that's mine. Do I just buy everything? And this is fine. Let's haggle. Although the price was $6.69, which is very nice. Okay, 402. Goodbye. Hi, Icarus! Oh yeah, the Arco Nexus challenge had a really boring ending, and I totally hit the ending. I hit the end screen without even realizing. There was no pomp, no circumstance. It just happened, and it was over. I need a mountain to get down swiftly and safely. I can't help you with this. Everybody wants to fly. And I don't have the ingredients. It's mainly because I'm out of the witch's mushroom. I could make it, I guess. I'm just gonna send her away. I need a vial of acid I can throw. Oh, sorry, that's poison. Don't use that one. You need a strong potion of acid. Oh wait, I was gonna rename this one. It wasn't the ending, but the journey along the way. What was I gonna rename it? I'm just gonna call it Yikes again. Some yikes in a bottle. I was injured recently. Okay, I know exactly what you're asking for. You're looking for my potion of... Out she be gone! Hello, potion seller. I'll get right to business. Ah, another great lover of women. Oh. I don't know what to tell you. I can't brew it. It's because I'm out of lava root. Sorry. That's all I got for the day. You suggested hole in a bottle. That's what it would be with that strong of acid, right? Triple mana, poison, fire. I could really use more paper. I don't want to start brewing this until I have more paper. I wonder if I can make necromancy potion. Potion of Undie. I did use an earth pyrite, which I've got 6 of. So I can brew a potion of Undie and put that right here. Okay, there's potion of Undie. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to go. I'm gonna call it a day because I'm running low on some stuff. I really hope you're doing well today, Icarus. It was lame, but it's okay. I'm just happy it's over. Ooh, you just want to relax. A hallucination potion. Have fun. I need to cross a deep river. Yes, I've got a suggestion. Freeze it. I need to get past a monster. I can't go around it, only over, and I can't fly. So I think this person wants an invisibility potion, but I can't brew it. So I'm just going to send you away. I can't help you, sorry. Potion of exclamation die. Yeah, I turned... the poison into exclamation die. Breaking Bad taught us all you have to store your acid in a proper container. Did it. I never finished Breaking Bad. Oh no. This person, he's looking for a potion of nom noms. I can make one for you. Yes. I will buy those for sure. I don't think I need the hairy banana, but I'll buy those too. What about Thunder Thistle? I've used a number of Thunder Thistles. Let's get 16. I have so many reagents. And we'll haggle for it too. Maybe one of these days, somebody will bring me a lava root. Goodbye. Mathapan, I'm gonna have to owe you the pupper love. I owe somebody else a pupper love too. I think Kuma is holed up in the bedroom with Cilantro. If she can't get around the monster, she can always dead it. That's true. What would have been the best ending? Text fades and your colonists drop in as a mech raid. As in, they become the mech raid? As in, they become the mechanoids? That would have been interesting. That would have been interesting. That would explain some stuff. Alright, you just need to relax. It's because I'm out of witch's mushroom, I can't make anything. I wonder if... I can't make a sleep potion either, because it requires a witch's mushroom. I'm gonna send everybody away. I probably shouldn't do that because I'm losing popularity. Oh no. I have a giant lava giant to slay. Surely there's something to aid me in battle. A lava giant? Sounds like you could use some Frosty Frost. I work in a mine, but we can't use lanterns now because we've exposed a gas spring. Now I regret having gotten rid of my light potion. Okay, should be pretty easy. Just a fire bell. And a wind bloom followed by another fire bell, I think will get me a perfect potion. I think so. It was a little bit too far, but I still think that we can get a level 3 out of this. Boom! A strong potion of light. Just for you! I was hoping for the alchemist. You made a kill box, now you have to get past the kill box. That would be neat! It would be neat indeed. Hi Lex! Hello, hello! I hope you're doing well today. Have you been playing New World, Lex? I can't believe the alchemist still hasn't come. Okay, I'll take another look. I can't make this one, I can't make this one, I can't make that one. I could probably make this one if I tried. This one's really difficult. Wait, triple bounce and berserker? Those are on the complete opposite side of the map. That's like here and here. Triple bounce and a berserker. Yeah, let's see if we can wait for the alchemist because I want more paper. I don't want to have to make these potions all again. No chance of playing if FG doesn't queue you up at midday. Oh no. It's so cruel. I have no issue playing in the evenings. Like after... Ooh, the alchemist! Paper? It's on sale, I'll buy it all. Just the person I was looking for. After, like... 3 to 5 p.m? There's hardly any queue, if none. Because everybody's asleep. It's fine first thing in the morning. Thank you, friend. Goodbye. Okay, so... Oh wait, I still need reagents though. I need a potion that I can throw at enemies in battle. So a potion bottle? I interpret that as you need a potion bottle, but I'll sell you my specialty, an explodey potion. Yeah! I knew you'd like that. You want to make your skin as hard as a rock. Got it. Insomnia and intense anxiety for a week. I don't want anything. Oh my gosh, lava root. I'll buy it all. And this one. What's this? A lumpy bead. A lumpy bead. You have a job. I know. I know, that's the tricky part, right? I'm gonna buy that. I'll buy 3 of these. I really wanted to play some yesterday. I did play some yesterday. But I sat in the queue, I think, for 6 to 8 hours. I don't really remember. And when I finally got on, I didn't want to play anymore. It was like in the middle of a project. But then at that point, I was like, well, I may as well play for a little while. And I played for an hour by accident. It ate all my time. MMOs, destroying time. I need to leap over an enormous crevice. Ugh, you're all ruining my reputation. I don't want to send them away again. I've already lost like 13. But it's so far. It's all the way up there. I wonder if a Bouncy Potion will do the job. Potion of bounce, 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 bounce. Do I not have a Potion of bounce saved? I don't think so. And I do need a triple bounce. Okay, let's see if we can brew this without a witch's mushroom. We'll see about that. Just use a ton of these. That's why I buy them in bulk whenever they come up. And another one of those. This is not gonna... not high enough. Lumpy bee, like when the drummer sucks. I suppose it could be, yeah. Dang it! I should have mashed it a little bit further. No, I want to undo. I can't undo once I commit it like that. I'll just put 2 in instead. Ah, I totally fudged this. Well, I mean, I only wasted 1. No, 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 no. It could really be worse. And this does not require a witch's mushroom at all, so I would still call this a win. Alright. So, a bouncing potion. I don't know, that seems bouncy to me. I think I'll leave it with the spring, but I'm gonna turn my spring purple color. I do really want to play some more New World. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna call this boing. Finish it, save it. And where did it go? There you are. Okay, so I do want to see if when they're trying to jump over an enormous crevice, if they will take this. They will take it. That is going to save me a lot of witch's mushroom. Pogo. Just give him an ouchie potion. The one on the left is the spring icon. I don't have one. I don't have one. Manatee Mafia, enjoy the chores. I'm the best potion maker. On the right. Oh, I just made this one. Oh, this one? Oh no, secret boing boing potion. That's That's not what they want. Okay, you want an invisibility potion. A band of cutthroats is looking for me. I think they've already tracked me down. Need to hide, quick. I can't brew it. This is only invisibility too. Oh. Okay, Sierra Henna, I totally understand. I absolutely understand. Salentre doesn't let me give directions anymore. Because I'll tell him, alright, at the light you're taking a left. And he gets in the left-hand lane and I'm like, what are you doing? You're supposed to go the other way. Or like, you know, okay, and like in a mile take a right. Why are you turning right? You're supposed to turn left. So I'm not allowed to give directions anymore. I know what I mean, but I don't mean what I say. Wait, I know what I mean, but I don't mean what I say. I don't know. Something like that. I'm worse than a 2008 GPS. Yeah, I have to confirm, you know, like double check. I told you you're taking it right, right? Alright, I think I'll smush this to about here. Plop it in the cauldron and then use a tangle root. That's perfect. It's a little bit too close. But if I smush it to maybe here? I don't know about this. This could be certain death, but I'll give it a try. So let's mix it up at the very least. Picking up some books too. Oh, I need to level up. Okay, wait, this might kill the potion. We're good. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, phew. Yikes. This almost works. I don't think we'll get a level 3 out of this. The other right. You only learned your left from your right as a kid because your left hand has a mole on it. I like to do the fingers. Like you'll actually make an L with left. Yeah, exactly, JSOG. So sometimes when I get directions, I do this. Because I don't know. I know what I mean, but I don't normally say what I mean correctly. I think this is perfect. Oh, yeah. Well, you're not putting it on your forehead, so it should be fine, right? Oh, that was really fast. That was really fast. Slowly. Okay, we'll finish it. I'm going to save it. And delete the other one that I have? I don't know why I only have a level 2. Erase. Move the paper down here and replace it with this one. So, what did I call the other one? What was the other one called? Oh yeah, poof. Now we have a legitimate poof potion. I'm going to give it this eensy weensy bottle. And a round label. And a symbol of question mark? Maybe just a dot. Sure. And I'll make the colors like... It's an invisible eye! You're off to Sleepy Land of G. All already. I guess it is late. I was late today. I was late today. It feels so much earlier for me. But please sleep well, FG. It was good to see you. It was great to see you. I don't like this symbol. Oh, there's like a little moon? How cute! Oh, where's my sweet Drams potion? Yeah. The moon. Hi, lip rats! I'm doing alright. How are you? If I experience dyslexia, I can mix up my left and right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm dyslexic, but I do get, like, my directions wrong all the time. Like, all the time. This is somebody with pins and needles. Where is the invisibility symbol? Like the poof? Am I looking right at that? Oh yeah, it's up here. I guess I'll just make them an obnoxious color, like... Hi there, totally invisible, by the way. Blue? Okay. Anyways, here's your potion. I never actually brewed it? Yeah, I did. Why can't I make it? Got it. And now I should be able to make it. That's why I couldn't. Alright, off you go. Cuddle's the best? I'm actually just like a fan. Oh my gosh, Lex! Lex, are you still here? Green for a green screen. Oh, that's a good idea. Green. Green's green, green. Hey Gun Buragon, everyone's freaking about the Facebook outage. So I hear. That barbecue sounds great. I'm kind of hungry. Actually, I'm definitely hungry. It's almost time for you to go home. Yeah, right? I know. I have like an hour left in the stream. I don't even know how this happened. Be relaxing before doing some chores and getting ready for work. You sold your car yesterday. You sold it. That's good, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm bad with spatial stuff. I think I'm pretty good with spatial stuff. It's just sometimes I say left when I mean right and vice versa. How is it so late? I don't know. We have a raid soon, and I think the slaughter will be fierce. I'm afraid I won't get out alive. I have a stone skin potion. I need a potion that grants magic powers. How about some sparkle juice? I'll make a handful of them. It's a very popular potion. Sparkle juice. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. You have a special popcorn cooker. Very nice. Oh, you're getting a new car, Loop Rats. That is exciting. That's definitely exciting. I once sold my car to help buy a new car. Now I have no car. I mean, we share the car, me and Silentre. But I did have my own. But I traded it in so we could buy our current one for cheaper. And, like, it's definitely been worth it because my last car, like, made me angry. Let's make this one right here. We just need 3 Invisibrew plus 2 ice cubes. Checks out. Continue brewing from here. So then I just need some ice cubes, and those can be found all the way down here. So the good news is we can mostly just go straight down. It's gonna be very expensive to make. Oh. Did I just make a potion? I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know that you could... Okay, I made an invisibility potion. Oh, because I said continue brewing from here and I just yanked it. I yoinked it right out of the book with magic. Alright, so I just need to Terraria, and we're just going to smishy smash things and head south. Only got 13 left? Remember when chat told me that I had too many reagents? And I said there's never a thing as too many reagents. Look who's laughing now, chat. I like the thunder stick, that's cool. That's a good use for it. I hear Salentre. Salentre, I need a Mr. Kuma. Who listens to chat? Not me. Kuma! Hi, Kuma! Oh, you're so happy right now. Oh, come here. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's so happy. His tail is going in like a propeller. I don't laugh, I giggle. Now I owe you 3 pupper loves, Kuma. Bum, 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 bum. Your old car got towed by the city because it was parked in one spot for too long without a tag. That'll happen. Did you ever get it back? Your favorite car brand you actually want to use? I don't care. I think as long as the car is like rugged enough, it goes from point A to point B, doesn't require crazy parts and a lot of maintenance, I'm happy. Because the truth of the matter is, I never want to get my cars maintained. Never ever. I'm happier if they just never require it, actually. So not having a car, it's good. After all the paperwork and inspections get done, you'll have a brand new old car. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's cheap, far cheaper to buy used. Plus, by that point, you know everything that's like wrong with it. It's all very well documented on the internet. Oh my, you're just all for these scritches right now. He's getting all the pupper love. And my old car made me angry because I had a CRZ. I had a Honda CRZ. You can look it up. And it was a 2-seater and it was a stick shift. And it was, I guess, a cool car, but using it as like a daily commuter was so annoying because I could only ever have one passenger. And so it made it a car that like was never functional for like anything. And it was just such a pain in the butt. Oh, it was dead and you didn't want it, so they did you a favor. Oh goodness. You have a stick and you love it. Rolls Royce, you get free maintenance for life. Kuma, you're all for this right now. He's like, yes, scritch everything. Scritch my butt, scritch my ears, scritch my head. Dog, dog, dog. A dog drum. You like that? Dogs are so weird. I am always so surprised how much he likes me to just like give him the drum treatment. Smack, 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 smack. Okay, now come lay in your bed. Come lay in your bed. Mama, come back. Come lay in your bed. He's all fuzzy now. He got the pupper love, that's for sure. Now you can have some treats, Kuma. Scritch my scritch. The introvert car, yeah. Alright, here you go. Here's one. Right off his face. Okay, I'll hand deliver them to you. Nom nom nom. He is a good doggo. Okay, now lay down. Yeah, you're good. He's the best dog. Okay, I had to take a slight potion brewing break to give my dog all the scritches. He's pretend old. Yeah, he's actually not that old. He's, I think, 5. He was just born gray. When we got him from the rescue, we thought that he was black. And we got him home. I mean, he is black. He's black with a lot of white. But we got him home and we gave him a bath, and it turns out he was so dirty. He was so dirty that he just took on a whole new shade. So yeah, we were very surprised when we were like, oh, he's actually gray. Ah, it was too far. Enjoy the drive to Stir Puppy. Be safe. Okay, we're gonna smush it to about right there and drop it in. Then we take our Terraria and probably die in the bones. I think that will kill us, yeah. Should gone maybe a little bit farther.
Yes, die!
You know, if those bones weren't there, this would be the perfect brew. This brown mushroom? I'm fairly certain. No, I think it would be a little bit. It would be a smidge off. Oh. Why, yes, I think this is the perfect thing that I need. Thank you. I'm not gonna go all the way to the end though. I'm gonna drop this to here and then, whoops, throw the Terraria in directly. Alright, and now we're going for an adventure! An adventure potion! Mix, don't die, thank you! Alright. So now, this is where we need to get very accurate. So my goal, what I'm trying to do, is align this line originating from my potion flask with this line originating... Wait! I only need a 2-strength potion. I thought I needed a 3-strength. Right? Just a 2-strength? Oh, it didn't need to be that exact anyway. Okay, never mind. There we go. It's a potion of, Icy Poof. Icy Poof. See poof? Because you can't see somebody if they're poofed. Or can you? Question mark. Ah, I made this again. I didn't mean to. I'm not gonna die in the bones. So, did it just not save it? I see poof. Yeah, so this is going to be this one. Nah, this one. Nah, this one. Nah, this one. And it's an icy poof, so what kind of snowflakes do we have? What are our options for snowflakes? Ooh, there's a shield with a snowflake. Where's the snowflake? Right here. Let's use the shield snowflake. So I'll make it gray on the outside and then purple in the middle. Who dat, Kuma? Yeah. Okay. Near the middle as well. Near the middle. Oh, here? You think this is a snowflake? This potion is called something I cannot read, which means I cannot be asked to make anything good. This will do. The one on the right. I like this one. That one's nice. Let's go with this. Give it some like dark edges maybe. something lighter. Okay. So that's a potion of Icy Poof. Poof 3. Plus Frost 2 looks the exact same as the other one, which is confusing. And it's going here in this bottom bit. Okay. So all that work for one potion. Also, this can go in here. So we can do triple bounce and double berserker next. I did conveniently make myself a boiling potion. Oh, that was supposed to brew from there. Continue brewing from here. It's even going in the right direction. Nice. So it needs to be double berserker now, correct? Sure does. We need to get it over here. Our options could be to go this way. Or we could try being sneaky and going this way. Or we could even just go like that. There's a lot of experience this way. Speaking of experience, I can level up. I think I'm gonna save my point for haggling though. Let's try going this way. I think I have something for that. A hairy banana. A hairy banana kind of goes the right way. A mushroom, but the other direction would be perfect. Ooh, a thorn stick. Maybe I can use a thorn stick to about right here. Ah! And then a lava root. No, let's use firebell. I have a lot of that right now. And I think maybe one more. Question is, what can go that way? I think that's the one direction that I don't actually have a reagent that... Oh man. The red mushroom would have been good. I might want to go this way. That sounds super lewd, Alistair. Just FYI. Saving points for haggling. We get more reputation or more popularity if you don't haggle. By the way. So this is like going directly south without actually going south. I think I'll do it. Although it might be... Oh! I accidentally clicked the button with my mug. I'm going to give this a try. I may end up killing my perfectly good potion. Agnes, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It wasn't intentional for once. I think so. I wonder. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Although this would be perfect if I was like right here, but I don't know if I... Oh. A thorn stick. Plus a red mushroom. That's gonna be right into the bones though, won't it? Let's do it anyway. Thorn stick. Red mushroom. And from here, I need this. Going up in this direction is just the worst. Have I nicked the doggy bed straight out of RimWorld? I got the doggy bed at Costco. Hashtag never sponsored. Okay, this is where it's a little scary. Ah! Nope, we're good. We're good. Now we just need to get up here. That is most certainly death. Except if I smash it to... What if I tried this? No, that won't work either. Ice fruit. I think I could think of better uses for it, but that is pretty convenient. Why are all of these going in the wrong way? So if I paired this with like a teeny tiny bit of void salt, right? Like if I threw this in here and then void salted to erase the other half of this line, how much void salt do you think this would be? Let's do it. Whoop. It was a little bit too much. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Actually, I'll mishmash it to here. Whoa! Now we should be able to get a level 2 potion, no problem. Just gotta be careful not to make it a level 3 potion. Although it's fairly simple to undo a level 3 potion. You just have to overcorrect. You have to overcorrect your overcorrection. Alright, there's our level 2. Let me confirm that. 2 double berserker. So this is gonna be the bouncing warrior. The bouncing warrior potion. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I could add some water to avoid the bones. Oh, I could have done that. Yes. You'll never understand why you find this so satisfying to watch. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you. It just is satisfying. So this is the bouncing warrior. I think I probably should change the symbol. Do I have something that can mark as a spring? I already used this one. I see why there's so many options now. Bouncing warrior. Certainly, yep, I like that one. Definitely a little bit smushed at the end of the journey. Okay, so the bouncing warrior potion goes right here. This is difficult to make. Triple mana, poison, fire. Let's start with that. So open up our book. We grab triple mana, which is sparkle juice. Continue brewing from here. And then we're grabbing poison and fire. So poison is here, fire's there. Going in the downwards direction, we could do like a hairy banana, hairy banana, hairy banana, and we'll probably get it. A kangaroo. The thorn stick almost works. In fact, we could do like a hairy banana and then a thorn stick. Banana ring. Oh, use water. Good call. I didn't even think of that. A very good call. Get bonked. No, but that was good. That was a good suggestion. I'm happy for that one. Alright. So this is pretty simple, right? All we gotta do is use the beginner recipe. Although the beginner recipe isn't quite gonna give us a level 2. Or do I need level 1? I just need level 1. Level 1! Wait a second. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna red mushroom it up. Whoa. Red mushroom it up. And then we'll use Firebell to make a level 1 fire potion. Finish brewing. What are you doing, Kuma? Such a cuddle dog. I love him. So I have lots of ingredients that go this way in particular, which is this one. Yes. What's that? Okay.
No,
And then it just needs to be level 1. Alistair did it first. Alistair made a suggestion. Okay, so this is no longer sparkle juice. This is like sparkle burn poison juice. I don't know. Probably use a bit more of an original name than that. Sparkle death. Yeah, sure. Sparkle death. I can type. Sparkle death. Yeah, but needs to be a bit more sparkly than that, right? That looks pretty sparkly. Alright. Save Sparkle Death in the book. And Sparkle Death is going to go right here. I didn't actually brew it. I saved it, but I didn't brew it. Sparkle Death. Ew, it's like a weird color combo. Then we need triple hallucination, double libido. And I still don't believe I can make that because I need witch's mushrooms. I don't really feel like rebrewing that. I can't make this one either. I might be able to make this one. Triple lightning. Acid. Isn't acid like all the way down here? Ew! It is! Triple lightning. We want to start here. It's a shame we can't add glitter. Glittery death? This one stinks! Triple lightning and then... I can't even use water to bring me back towards center. Because there's bones in the way of everything. So triple lightning, we could start there and then go up this way. That just stinks. No matter how you look at this potion stinks.
Herpy.
It stinks, Zircrom. Okay. So I will brew a kaboom potion. I hate trying to go this way. How can I tell it smells just by looking at it? Because of my alchemical senses, okay? I have a sixth sense as the alchemist, and I just know. Mash, 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 mash. Fire bell. I don't think I want to smash it that much. I'm running out. What if I have something that will take me just straight up this way? This is a lot of backtracking. Like if I smash this one all the way to here, and then use the red mushroom to get into position here, isn't that just like, I don't know, let's try it. That didn't work out at all. Didn't work in the slightest. It's just a complete waste. What happens if I click this button? All ingredients used will be lost. I could just finish it. There. I essentially canceled it. I just made a kaboom with an extra recipe. Whatever's in the pot dies. Yeah, let's try again. Because somebody's gonna want a kaboom potion, right? It makes no difference whether or not it had an extra ingredient. We could try sulfur shelf. Let's try that. And if we brewed it to about here, then I can use... There we go. That's more like it. That's the ticket. It's probably still a little bit iffy. A bit on the iffy side. Let's try brewing this. Definitely too wiggly. Gosh, I'm hungry. I wonder what I could eat for snack, Chad. I should eat a snack. It seems like my only option is to use this. Let's smush it to about here. Mix this. Water it down. And then we Tangleweed. Plop it in, and we're getting there now. Then we just have to leave. And this might actually be a good time to use the... Oh, I should have done that for sure. I should have used the minerals. Anyways, let's go up. It's just single? A single... attribute. It's a single attribute. Alright, so there's our kaboom potion. We'll finish that. So I have earth pyrite. Earth pyrite, where are you? Earth pyrite will land me about right here. I've got 5 of them, so they're kind of rare. You're Zircrum. I'm hungry. You're Zircrum. I am hungry. Ooh, thank you, Alistair. Smelling is one of the first 5 senses. Can you smell things through a computer? Smack, 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 smack. What am I doing next? Ugh. Yeah, this is just an expensive potion. I think it's worth it. I wonder if from here we could... Am I going all the way? Yeah, I'm gonna do it twice. Smash, 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 smash. Alright. So I don't think we're gonna brew this one very often, but the minerals that you get from the dwarves allow you to zip right through the bones. And I think it's worth it in this situation because this is going to become a very expensive potion. We still have to make it all the way down here for our last attribute. And this is exactly the thing, like, what we want to do. Smash up some thunder sticks. Whoops, that was too much. Put it back and smash it again. You can't put them back in your inventory and it resets the smashing progress. I noticed that some of them are extra sensitive to the smashing. The fire crystal would work. You're right, it would have. You had disappointing Thai peanut rice. You should have tried harder. Yeah, sorry, I'm like focusing. I'm in focus mode on this and definitely missing lots of chat. I'm gonna use this one to do a nice direction. No. I mean, just keep going like that. We'll make it there in no time. It's a pretty direct path. I'll give it that. Oops. How many is this now? 4? Okay, I don't think I really use this in many other potions at all. Too late now. I could have used water, but hairy banana. Yeah, let's hairy banana. I'm just gonna put the hairy banana in like that. Then we'll use another one. And then Terraria. Boom! Am I the best alchemist or am I the best alchemist? Wow, it would even be like a 3-star potion. I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, so it just needs to be level 1. Alright. Hi, Sci-Fi Alex! Hello, hello! What are you doing? This was crazy expensive. So this is lightning plus Wingardium Leviosa plus, I guess I'll call it hole in the bottle. Hole in the bottle. What kind of potion is this? A ka-ching potion. I think it'd be more like a cup. Oh, we could make it like a sad frog. It actually matches the colors inside the bottle. Hole in the pocket. How are you doing, Sci-Fi Alex? It's good to see you. Lightning. Flying lightning acid. Flying plus lightning plus acid. A Wednesday potion. Toad in a hole. We can call it Toad in the Hole because that makes no sense. Toad in the hole. It makes no sense. What was this one? Sparkle Sparkle Death. Yeah, I guess these are supposed to be on this side. So many pages. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I'll put it over here. They're supposed to be arranged by reagent type. What is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. This was Sparkle Sparkle Death, Bouncing Warrior, and the Potion of Undie. Bouncing Warrior, Toad in the Hole, Sparkle Sparkle Death, and the Potion of Undie. Yes, die! That's me. That's me. Toad in the Hole is food? Is it? Undie is on top. Yeah, I'm gonna move Undie down here. The Defiant Potter, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So we just made this terrible one down there. That's going to be Toad in the Hole. This is taking forever, isn't it? Okay, so this one is just triple magic vision plus 2 necromancy, which is also very difficult to make. Magic vision is right here. Necromancy is down there. It's actually just a straight shot down, minus all the bones in the way. Oh, I can get haggling now. I should have gotten trading! Oh, shoot. I don't need to haggle if I can just sell my potions for more. It's batter and sausages? You put a pick in food noms. Okay, checking Discord. Hold on. Toad in the Hole. Yeah, it's just sausages with like bread around it. Why is it called a toad in the hole? Alright, X-ray vision. We'll continue brewing from here. So here's our potion of X-ray vision. We just have to get to there. No big deal. I think I still have some earth pyrite. I have 3. So we need to go down. We have to go down, down. Thunderstick is really coming in handy right now. And you know, I'm gonna add this, but then I'm going to just water it slightly. And we'll make it through no problem. So I went a little bit too far, but now we have to swing back this way, and I think I've got a shroom for that. It's called Mushroom. Ah. So I'll go all the way. And then from here, we just need to go down, and that's a job for Terraria. It's gotta be a 2-star potion. Alright, Earth Pyrite does get us through. And then we can combine that with... It's like a little bit too far over. Okay, let's use Earth Pyrite here, because I can judge it better once we're closer. This scratches my brain, it's so satisfying. Okay, so next I'm going to pop some of this directly into the cauldron. And I'll even use the fancy void salt, and then Earth Pyrite once again. So I can only make these like one time. Smash, smash, smash. Go all the way down. Okay, here we go. We'll pick up some books along the way. Zoop, we're teleporting through the bones. Oh, I went too far. I forgot that it doesn't just stop. I needed to actually stop its trajectory in the spot that I wanted it in. If I added water right now, which way would we go? That wouldn't work out. We need to go up. Which is this? Not a level 3, just a level 2. Okay. So, this one. This is what I needed, right? I didn't even check chat. Like, I'm so focused. Brits are weird. Okay, that's why it's called a toad in the hole. Literally a toad in the hole. Yeah, where are the frog legs? Frog legs are a type of herb? What? It's been down for 4 or 5 hours. I mean, I'm personally of the opinion that that's probably for the best, but maybe it'll just stay that way. So this is gonna be... something about necromancy and X-ray vision. Necromantic vision. Necray. That doesn't make any sense. X-romancy. Basilisk glare. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's way better than what I was coming up with. Basilisk's glare. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you, Cody! Hi, Dragon of Frost! Thank you, Cody. I will have fun. I hope you have fun sleeping. I hope you have fun sleeping. Get some super good rest. And we'll see you soon. Is there a snake? I see a Medusa. And a snail. Anybody see a snake? Are we making a potion to make Mondays better? I had a terrible morning, HB. So yeah, actually, this is really nice and relaxing. I love this game. I love it. The spring was kind of snaky. Yeah, but I already used the spring. I already used it. I'm gonna go for the Medusa head. Now, why is there no snack? No snacky snack. Can we do like a stone face? I don't know what color face to do. A basilisk? What color is a basilisk? Green? I think it's probably whatever color you want it to be. How about that color? Is that the scream face from the painting? Okay, Basilisk Glare. I'll save it and I'll finish it. So it's also a very expensive potion. I can't replicate it unless the dwarves stop by. It goes right here. And all that's left is just 3 more potions. We can probably go for the one on the left, which is triple light. Okay. Not go back and save, but we can do that right now. Triple light, I think I've used Fire Bell. And this. I can't believe I'm almost out of this reagent. We can do another Fire Bell. Triple light. Triple light. Oh, so bright. Triple light. Alright, so let's save this one, and I'm gonna call it sunglasses. What face was that? What face is this, Jess? Come on. Sunglasses. I'm making you again. We had this one before and I deleted it. Yeah, let's do a star this time. The symbol... I can leave this one. Make this one like kinda like this. I don't like that. Let's make this orange. And make this one like, yeah, there we go. Sunglasses. Recipe saved right here. This is late 3. In Dark Souls, they are black and orange. Basilisk. If you look at it, then you die. It's any color you want it to be. I envision it as green. That's what I'm gonna go for. Then we need double harvest. Where was that one? All the way over here. Okay, let's use water. Cody would be like, psst, Jess, use water. I saved it. Yeah, good. Isn't the world a bit more peaceful with Facebook down? We're nearing a solution. That's what I was saying. I know, Tom, I used water. I did. I know. That's what I was saying. I think that I would be happy if Facebook just disappeared. So I need to get over there. That means we have to pass through bones. I believe I might have a sneaky little crystal for that. I do. So if I used this, smashed it, put it in the pot. I mean, if ever I was gonna use my crystals, this is the time, right? These super advanced potions. Where'd you go? Yeah, it gets me right through that nonsense. Oh, such good sounds. It's like eating a cracker. Ice fruit would probably be okay as well. Do have 20 of it. I think we're very likely fine going through there like that. We can also use Tangleweed. You're 20 seconds behind. Oh, refresh, Tom, refresh. Yeah, we make a petition to take Facebook down for good. And you protect 1 million signatures before they get it back online. Might be right. Yeah, I mean, I was also in the early adopters group for Facebook, but I was also in like the early Facebook quitters group too. I don't know, I deleted my Facebook a long time ago. I'm gonna try ice fruit. I know it's like kind of scary. I'm gonna try. It's really expensive to find out that this is deadly. Whoa! That was a close one. Okay, GG. Anyone else nervous? Let's use some Tangleweed. Boom, look at that. That's like a perfect level 3 potion. That was scary. This would become a perfect potion. Thing is, we don't want a perfect potion. We just want a level 2. We confirm, yes. Brew it up. So what kind of potion are you gonna be? hate this one. Triple Sun and Double Harvest. Triple Sun and a Double Harvest sounds like a farmer's bounty. Farmer's bounty. And I like the fruits that it's giving. We'll save it. Farmer's bounty. Yeah, I bet that potion could actually be used for somebody who comes visiting. Farmer's bounty. And I think we're on the very... No, there's 2 more. But these ones require witches, I don't have any customers? I already dealt with all my customers. This one requires witch's cap, witch's mushroom, witch's something. Witch's weed. It's the perfect reagent for this month. Hopefully the Grand Merchant will come through. It's the one that goes like... Goes that way. Ooh, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Oh, a potion of sleep. Why didn't I give them all a potion of sleep? Sweet drams. I can't make it. It requires a witch's mushroom. Let me see if I have any in the garden. I do! I've got 1 in the garden. Thanks for clipping, Tom. I can't wait to work on September's highlights. I haven't gotten to it yet, sorry, but I can't wait. I had so many clips last month. You do use the instant messaging services. Yeah. I don't. Nobody I talk to through like DMs or anything uses Facebook. What am I trying to make? Oh yeah, a sleep potion. Sleepy sleep potion. Might be able to make it more efficiently. So right now I'm doing a water bloom, mushroom, 2 green mushrooms, and then a witch's mushroom. I would like to change this one up real quick. So we can start with this, right? I would like to use Tangleweed, but I have so few. Let's use this one. One more. One more. And I'm wondering if Terraria will do the job from here. I'm gonna attempt it. I don't know that it will work, but I can edit it from here. Dang, it was just a little bit off. Just a little bit. Okay, no big deal. From here, we want to use this. Overall, this is still cheaper than, depending on how you look at it, still cheaper than what I had. So, Potion of Sleep. Let me get rid of the sweet drams. I had it in this like, ooh, bottle with a moon. I'm gonna erase this recipe. And I'm gonna replace it with an updated version of itself. Got the moon. I think. Sweet drams. Save recipe. Can't believe I'm almost out of paper. I just bought a bunch from this guy. Okay, sweet drams. Did I actually end up making it? I did not. Alright, perfect. You use Facebook Messenger to talk to family. I just text my family. / don't talk to my family. Nobody wants to talk to me. A spiral one would have worked nicely. Yeah, I would have. Our tree won't bear fruit. I don't think they want this one. Yeah, they want this one. You do, that's true. And we don't communicate over Facebook Messenger. Aha! You need a sleep potion. This person hasn't slept for 3 days, so sweet dreams. My tooth has been hurting and the pain is unbearable. You need a potion of Ouchie Be Gone. Available at your local apothecary. Hello, Mushroom Man. Oh my gosh, a whole stack! I'll buy the whole thing. I'm gonna buy these too. I have not been using these. I haven't been using that. This one I have been. He's overcharging for it. Oh. I'm gonna say I'll buy 13. Ooh, I like these. And a grave truffle. So it's quite the expense. I'm going to haggle him down. It will reduce the price by $8.77. Alright, I win. Cool. I got all the mushrooms now. You didn't even know your brother was having a kid until he had the kid? I don't know. I'm like, for one, I'm really bad at keeping up with people. This person wants poison. I'm bad at keeping up with people, but then also I feel like people are just posting their stuff on Facebook or something, like, and then just expecting me to, without a Facebook account, to just magically know the news and stuff. I think that must be it. They must have like a Facebook ecosystem. Facebook has eaten our entire harvest. What should we do? I need to start a fire. It has to work. Alright, Arsonist BFF coming right up. My mana's running low. Sparkle Juice coming right up. Those are all my customers for the day. But I should be able to make my potions now. I need triple Wingardium Leviosa plus 2 charm. Bum, 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 bum. Your stream just completely reset? I've been having some issues, Infinity, with stuff like this happening in other channels. You live with your parents. That helps a fair amount with keeping up to date. That does. I could certainly see that helping. Okay, levitation 3. We can brew it. We can only brew 1. Because I'm out of wind bloom. Oh, crud. I was supposed to say brew from here. Oops. Okay, let's work on the other one then. This one is triple hallucination plus double libido. Oops. Needs wind bloom. How ironic. The irony. I've got all the witch's mushrooms and no wind bloom. Ooh. Quite the harvest today. Now we have 11, so let's see what we can do. This time, let's hit continue brewing from here. It costs 6. Continue brewing from here. Next, we need double charm, and charm is just right around the bend. So I think I can use this earth crystal. And boom, move it over slightly. I don't know, we're gonna end in the bones. If we end in the bones, it's like it's an insta-death for your potion. We could also use earth pyrite.
Yes, die!
I don't want my potion to die. I don't want it to die. That's certain death. So one option would be to use earth pyrite. Go to about halfway on that last stretch before we go whoop, down to the bottom, and then just like fire bloom over. That seems like the easiest thing that we could do. So go to like right there and then fire bloom over until we get the double charm. Something else I could do. How many of these do I have? Something else I could do would be to use, for instance, this. Or maybe even like a sulfur shelf. Throw it in the cauldron and then void salt to the very edge by the bones. And then pair it with something like this. I could also use water. I have an option to use water to bring me down, and if I did come down to here, I don't think that's gonna make any difference because we'll end up in the bones down there. That goes the entirely wrong direction. That's up. This is down. Where was the other one that went to the side? This one? No. There was totally another crystal. This one. The curvy one. Yeah, the curvy one does look really close. That's why I'm thinking, though, we could just... like, sulfur shelf. How many curvy ones do I have? I've got 5. Alright, let's throw a sulfur shelf in. This is a lot of void salt. Whoop. About here. Right. Okay, we're just touching the bones. Smash, 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 smash. Throw that one in. Whoop. And we're safe on the other side. Now I just need one that goes like a J. I need a J. As in Jess. This one will probably work. No, it needs to be double. Ooh, perfect! Thorn stick! You win. That's a backwards J. Ooh. Any of these will work. Any of them that pass through here because I can use water to go the remaining distance. A mushroom is a J. Except the wrong way. What do I have a lot of? Weird shroom works well. I think goblin shroom. That's the wrong way, Tom. The earth thing? This one? This one doesn't pass through. Okay, I'm gonna use the weird shroom. Oh, before I use the crystal. Yeah, maybe. Okay, there we go. This could be like Cupid's brew. What kind of bottle are we gonna give you? I actually like this small one. I wonder if I've got wings with a heart or something. Ooh, this flower looks really cool. Gonna give it more contrast in the petals. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty nice. All right, Cupid's brew. It goes right there. And then lastly, we're looking at triple hallucination, double libido, which is like the hardest one. Triple hallucination. That's over here. Libido is, I think it's all the way over here. Yeah, so can we brew that? I sure can. Oh, sure can. Continue brewing from here. Sour drams. Welcome back, Rakudo. I'm through the bones. Ooh, the 4 hearts. I really liked that flower, though. Yeah, sorry. I think there's a lot of delay. First off, because I think I'm slightly ahead of a lot of you. I'd believe it, honestly. And then I'm also focus moding like really hard. Water. Water does work up to a degree. So I wonder if I can lava root. Welcome back, F Twitch. Yeah, perfect. Oh! Ah! We're fine. Okay, so we need to end up there. So if we can just swing around these bones, then we can use water. That's death. No!
Yes, die!
No, I'm not killing the potion. I'm not killing it. I'm not gonna kill it. All right. We're going for a ride. Back to center. 3.6 seconds at the moment. Into high latency. Like earlier, people were responding to old stuff, or it felt like anyway. It might have just been me not looking at chat very hard. That's always a potential. Would it be easier to go this way? I think so. I think it would be easier. I kind of want to use this because we'll pick up some books. And I've got a lot of it. Pick up lots of books. And we'll go through the bones. I'm sure we won't die. What? Good. Got lots and lots of books. Alright, so now we just gotta go that way. Which can be accomplished with some sulfur shelf. Some sulfur shelf and some fire bloom. Fire bell, whatever. And from here, probably a thorn stick. We might also benefit from the red mushroom. Perfectly follows that line, actually. Zoop. Yes, zoop. Fire bloom and windbell. Yeah, I actually like that name better. Both of those names better than Windbloom and Firebell. I'm not paying as much attention to chat as I should. This is certainly not as much as I usually do. I just get really into it, okay? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. This is definitely not a me problem. It's because I have to focus on my mixing, you know? 2 graveyard keepers in a row. Yeah, 2 graveyard keeper quotes. Way to throw shade. I did no such thing. And now, Terraria. I think I'm gonna need 2 Terraria. Okay, zoom in. 2 Terraria. And... it's just gonna be a funky good time. I don't know what else to tell you. Here, we'll even use this one. And I'll do like light blue. And we'll do this like greenish yellow color. And then we'll do like this pink color. And then we'll do the purple. See, look, I'm reading chat. I'm reading it right now. Denied. Jimmy to be. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Fetch the wrists, Santa Pupper Love. Where did that dog go again? Ugh, Kuma's not starving. Kinky dreams? Yeah, I'm just gonna call it funky good time. Ow. I'm out of paper too. But that's the last reagent. It goes right here. And now we pull the handle. Ooh, they're all swirling and they're mixing and they're turning into a stone. We did it! Huzzah! I've got a new reagent. So now we've checked off this one, we've checked off this one, and this one. So we're on to an increasingly more difficult one before we get to the Philosopher's Stone. And of course, none of these are going to be repeated, right? I don't actually know that I need to be saving the recipes. Now that I think about it. Because we make this one, to make this one, to make this one, to make this one, to make our final Philosopher's Stone. This one's difficult. 3 effects and they're in very different locations. This one's pretty simple, I think. This one's gonna be tricky. Wait. Wait. Mana, lightning. Oh, we were so close. Healing. No, we weren't. We had 3 out of 5 for this one. We made a fancy rock. We did make a fancy rock. The Philosopher's Stone. No one's bought the laundry detergent? No. Hi, Andy. Hello, hello. This is the first time we've seen this game and it looks fascinating. You're not sure what's going on the map. So we're kind of late game Admiral Entropy. But essentially you can think of it as like a graph or a Cartesian plane, and so all these different potions are found at different coordinates on the map. This is how I think about it. Now I explain it. But like here's your y-axis, here's your x-axis. And center right here is 0, 0. And all of these ingredients will take you to different locations on the map. And you just mix and match them to reach your coordinates. It's kind of spatial. And so you can add water and stuff. Water will always take you back to center. And so as this is the base to our potion is water. And in future updates, the devs were saying that they want to add different potion bases. I don't know what that's gonna do, but I look forward to it. They're kind of like functions, I suppose. This is way cooler than doing this stuff in school, though. It is amazingly fun for such a simple game. We're getting very close to the end. I think maybe one more stream and we've got it. Because this is really complicated. This is really, really complicated. But I don't think I ever did my day, did I? Ooh, it's this guy. Show me your goods. I'm gonna buy all the paper. Who knows? I might need my recipes. I just might. Hopefully the guy with the bulk potion ingredients stops by. Oh, do you want to be invincible in battle, do you? That is a stone potion. But I won't work on making the Philosopher's Stone today, but I will. I think this one is really pretty. I will deal with my customers. Maybe we'll get someone who's selling us some good stuff. I need to climb a tall tower, but I have no idea how. Is there a magic potion to help me pull it off? You need to fly. So we're also selling potions to the villagers who really just cannot handle my strongest potions, but I sell them to them anyways. Alright, ice arrows coming right up. Okay, this is not the person I was looking for. This will work. Invisible does not equal invincible. They can't hit you if they can't see you, that's true. Nice envision. You still haven't found Fly? I could tell you where it is, or I can keep it a secret. Stone skin plus berserker plus invisible equals invincible. I'd say so. I think that's a fair bet. It costs $363 to buy the whole stack? Here's the thing, we might as well. Because I've got so much money. I've got so much money, and all of these things can be super useful. I'm your best customer. Uh-oh. I mean, did you see how complicated those potions were? I'm sure all these ingredients could only help. I ate a mushroom recently, and wow, it was interesting. There were so many colors and flowers swirling about me, but I can't remember what that mushroom looked like. You must be an expert in these sorts of things. You're looking for sour drams. Have fun. Pests have infested my home. I want to spray a poison cloud to eliminate them. Alright, there you go. My mana's running low. There you go. I know them so well, don't I? Our gang is going raiding soon, and my buddy told me a few potions will make you invincible in battle. Stone skin plus berserker plus invisible? I wonder how much they would pay for that. They'd probably say, this is great, but I'll pay more for one without a side effect. Out of curiosity, I can't make poof. No, I'm missing Windbloom. Berserker? Do I have a Berserker potion on hand? I do not. I can't make it either because I don't have Windbloom. Okay, Stone Skin? The bulk goods trader still hasn't stopped by. The Invincible Potion. Need to start over and get good? No, you don't have to start over. Invincible Berserker and Stone Skin. Sauron would have won. And then we wouldn't have our cozy little hobbit hole. But alright, chat. Alright. I streamed a little bit extra, but now I have to go for the day. I don't want to, but I should. I don't want to, but I should, because it's getting kind of late.
No.
I know. How does that help versus a little ex-hobbit? I know, SB4. I'm sorry. I'll be back tomorrow, assuming that, you know, my brain isn't stupid again. I'm glad I didn't skip the stream today. Oh look, there's like a little tab up here. New potion bases can be purchased from merchants. Oh, can they? Was that patched in? Is there an update that I missed? Is that always there? Guys, I sat on my foot. It's falling. It's rebooting. Why? Potion craft is not available in early access. No, okay. I think that's a soon TM thing. I'm glad I didn't skip it. But seriously, my brain was being a butt earlier. That's always been there. Yeah, I think it's one of those things, right? Like, this is soon TM, like the manual soon TM, and the shop upgrades are soon TM, and the reputation is soon TM. Now I can show you this for real.